After her surprising encounter with Carla Jenkins at the pharmacy, Jessica goes to visit Sandy Smith.
When you left Christianity as a teenager, did you go through a period of extreme anger over it? Not really, because as a white person I never saw Christianity as having displaced my native culture, but my ancestors had been Christians for over 1,000 years. For the most part, I kept my loss of faith to myself. I even kept going to church for a couple of years before leaving it when I became an adult and went off to college. I hope Carla will be all right, but she looked like she wanted to pick a fight with Christians. That was never my intention with her. I never thought she would actually abandon Christianity. Most people of Christian backgrounds don't. What Carla is going through now is exactly why Christians and the various cults associated with that religion need to stop proselytizing so damn much. If someone seeks out Christians to learn about their faith and they fall in love with it, that's one thing. But seeking converts and telling lies to seduce them to join a religion is never good. Maybe I should talk to Carla, since I myself started her down the road to her deconversion. Hello, Carla. Jessica just told me you have become an atheist. Is that true? Yes. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I have no business following a religion anymore that does not respect my Native American heritage. I am exploring my ancestral roots instead. Many of my distant relatives still live in Oklahoma, and I wish to get to know them. I actually came from Oklahoma. How about we go together there this weekend before the next school year starts? Sure, I'd love that. We can learn more about each other that way. Jessica and I have been concerned about you. Even as an atheist, I have never hated anyone for being Christian, but it is easy for someone to get in that mindset of I hate the religion, therefore I hate the religious. I understand that. I guess it is more a feeling of hating myself, wondering how I could have been so stupid in the past. You were not stupid, Carla. Christianity, and indeed all religions, have good things in them, which is why good people can believe in them. The problem is that people start thinking the religions, and the books those religions are based on, are perfect. There is no perfection in the human world, ever. Even Unitarian Universalism is not perfect and never will be. It is a product of human thinking. When you know something is not perfect, you can change it to make it better. When you assume something is already perfect and it turns out not to be, that is when you fail and remain in error. Thank you for meeting with us, Cousin Mindy. No problem. When I read the story you sent me, I was intrigued. As you suspected, most of us didn't become Christians because we truly believed, but so we could be more accepted by the white people who had conquered us and forced us onto reservations. It's the classic, might makes right, fallacy that has plagued people of all races for most of history. You were the exception when you took Christianity to heart and then tried to spread it to others. Well, I will never do that again, and I have Sandy here to thank for forcing my mind open to the truth. So what do you believe, Mindy? Like many Native American tribes, we believe in a great spirit, but we don't have any specific dogmas about him. The white missionaries claimed our great spirit was the same as their God, so that made it easy for us to accept their religion as good for them. But it was still seen as a white man's religion. Only when some of us left the reservation and lived in white-dominated cities and towns, like Carla's grandparents did, would we openly act Christian. And in my case, it wasn't an act. But now I am so alienated from my past that I don't even believe in a great spirit at all. How can anyone be sure of truth in any religion? You can't, Carla, which is why you can only do what is right for you and hope for the best. Thanks for coming with me, Sandy. Now I feel a lot better and am ready to commit myself to Unitarian Universalism and its principles. Those principles may have been made up by white people, but they do not destroy or deny native cultures like my old Baptist religion did. I'm glad I could help. See you at church tomorrow.